Look how big this walk-in closet is. I'm not even kidding, but if you open all of this, I just noticed, you could probably fit in at least a barkada here, maybe 10 people. So, check this out. Look at that. I have a runway going on here at the closet. Oh yes, good morning. We have rented a van. We are heading off to a very beautiful place this morning. That's Kuya Hill. He is helping us make sure we get all set up. I'll find out the details more on the name of the company that we rented this van from, but the reason why we're renting it is because we're so many people traveling, my entire family. I'm so excited we're all gonna be together. So let's have a look at the van and see just how big this is. Kuya Hill, anong pangalan ng van? Ano pangalan ng van?
GL.
GL?
Yes po. GL ay tawag kasi.
Good for how many people?
11 packs.
All our luggages will fit. I think I was wanting to take the back row, but it's pretty tight. So we'll see how this works out. And I can already see the detail here that you can actually put your... Oops. There you go. That's quite nice. Put your glasses and your drinks. It's a very interesting shirt. Aka Kappa. I used to have my shoes from there. Kuya Hel, anong pangalan ng kumpanya?
CJJ Van Rental.
CJJ. C
Yes.
JJ.
G.
CJJG.
Hindi, dalawa lang. CJG.
CJG Van Rental. Okay. So there you go. That's where you can rent your vehicles if you need a ride around Metro Manila, but not just Metro Manila, also outside. Let's see if I can fit here. Ooh, it's pretty tight.
I don't think it's barely the way
Every time we go out of town, if you're more than 5, wala na. If,
yeah,
what's his name? Si Jason. Can you put it up?
Masyado bang nakahiga?
Not mine.
At ganon din po sa inyo eh.
Saan? From this side?
Yeah,
Nasa-
sa taas.
Nandito lang po sa tabi niyo, ma'am.
Here.
Wait lang po. Ako na lang ulit. Pupunta ko po kayo.
I think if you recline that, it's gonna hit my feet na right
Put
away.
it up. I'm lying down.
Okay, I'm like really close to...
Saan dito? Sabi
So look how many ACs we have up there. And then here in the middle seat, there's actually a charger. If you need to charge, just make sure you have your USB outlet here because it's not yet the USB-C. And then you've got more space for glasses, which is pretty awesome. And then again, here in the middle room, we have glass holders. Let me say, glass holders there for every seat. And then if you want to hang your clothes, you've got these hooks over there, which is pretty amazing. And then more storage space down there. I can't say the legroom is as wide, but it works. And then whoever wants to be squished at the back, there's a lot of space there as well.
We'll have to be sure. I'm just guessing. Alam ko ganun yung layout.
It's so early in the morning that the sun is not even out yet, but I can see so many people are awake already. The time is around 7:06 to be specific. I can't wait to see the ocean again. I mean, everything around me is all concrete in the heart of Manila. That's where I'm from, and because I grew up in the city and I grew up around man-made structures, I do really look forward to being by the ocean or being in nature. It's quite the opposite, I suppose. And we made it to my sister's house. We are just going to put the seat down so that I can recline this seat. I can't say I slept very well last night because I just had a root canal yesterday, which I don't recommend to anyone. It kind of stinks, so for me to recline the seat, we are gonna have to... Oh, it's up already. How fast. So now I can recline the seat. Let's see how this works. Okay, so Reclining things here. Oh no, I think it's on the other side. Oh no, where is it? Ah! Okay, so I found it. Let's see if we can recline this. Oh. Ay, hindi rin siya bababa.
Ganyan na lang siya din, ma'am.
Ah, because may ano
Hindi,
silicone?
ganyan na talaga yung
Ay, ito lang?
Opo.
Okay, so this doesn't recline fully. It's just until here. So that's only about like 3 inches. Okay, so one thing to note with the anong kotse to?
GL.
GL.
Heavy.
It doesn't fully recline, so minus points. Although there's a lot of space here for legs. Yeah, it doesn't fully recline. On the positive side, there's still a lot of space at the back for more storage. Do you think you're gonna need that?
Maybe. Just Lola gave this to me.
Embroidery?
Yeah. Nice, no?
Very nice. Though the weather is kind of, it's raining.
Yeah.
How about you, Dad? Do you think you're gonna need your hat?
It depends if the sun goes out
Where did you get your hat?
from the States. It's called
Let's see.
Bryce Canyon.
Oh, that's the name of a place. I don't think
it's
I've been there.
in Nevada.
Ah,
It's in
Okay.
Nevada. And then we slept in this place called Mesquite
okay.
Hotel. There's also a golf course in Mesquite.
Okay.
That's nice.
Well, we're all sun prepared, but the weather is a bit wet.
Cloudy.
It's cloudy and it's raining actually. Okay, I just want to show you the van again. I did mention it was spacious. However, if you are like my dad, who is 6 feet tall, I think you might struggle with the legroom here. I think I've only said it was spacious just because I'm only about 5'3", I suppose. And so with my mom, she's very, very tiny. It's okay, but if you have long legs, I don't think you'll be comfortable for hours in the van. With regards to Toyota, I've always loved Toyota just because they've come a long way in terms of luxury cars and practical cars. The Toyota cars that I love the most is Camry and Lexus. It's really incredibly so spacious inside, and I would even say luxurious, even more luxurious than other luxurious cars. So yeah, Toyota is quite amazing. This one, I can't say it's my favorite. It's very practical. You can fit in a lot of people, but as I've mentioned, I'm not as comfortable. You can't really recline the seat too much. It's only like, I would say 25 degrees. I could be wrong, but it's not really full on recline. It's a practical vehicle anyway. I would say utilitarian.
Ma'am,
Hi.
best maternity dress of hers.
Hi, Happy.
Hello.
Are you excited for the beach?
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, guess where we made it? We made it to Mickey D's just to have a potty pee stopover. But let's fly to drone and see what it looks like from up there. walang face. Here we are in McDonald's. Gone are the days where you find a playground inside or even anything for kids. So it's just very functional and practical. All tables, menus, and a place to order and a place to get your food. Nothing more, nothing less, and you just come here to eat and basically go fast turnover. Hi, Habs.
I'll stay at the...
You're welcome to be my seatmate. They're doing a bit of a rearrangement. My brother's now next to me, Javi, my sister's son, and my dad's now in front, the captain seat. One big happy family of a van, but also there are actually more room at the back. So in total we are, plus the driver, 2, 4, 6, we're 7 people. Not bad. This van is actually doing very well in terms of number of people who can fit inside. And when it comes to leg room, I think it's pretty okay. I mean, we're all not tall, so it might be biased for me to say that there's a lot of leg room. Talking about?
I forgot to bring my deodorant.
Oh man.
Alcohol.
I don't know if I'm gonna put
Actually,
that on the
do you have
video.
spray?
Alcohol
now?
really works.
It's
It's time to... Oops! Oh my goodness. Alright, let's install this bad boy up here and see what the road looks like. We are in Mabini. Asri Resort is just over there. Wow! I am not long enough for this. Well, it's raining, but the sun is out, so we shall see what the view is like from up there. Asri, that's where we're going. I've been to Lilom as well. Oh, hey, we are so near. Actually, this place is looking so familiar. It's so very... It reminds me exactly of Lilom when I stayed here years ago. So it's no wonder why they're actually... It seems like they're right beside each other. We shall see. Very random. Guess who we found chilling out? None other than Ronald himself, Ronald McDonald. Very, very odd. Hey, look at this. There is a sign, Asri. And I think that's about it. We shall see. Very, very narrow roads as well. It's literally good for just one car. Look how narrow that road is. That's where we came from.
Blue naman si Henry.
Hey, look at the doggo. Well, they're matching. I don't think anyone's gonna match with me. Try to beat that. I'm so happy my GoPro's still there. It survived. There seems to be a lot of construction here. In fact, if you build a house here, I don't know. Well, technically this is a two-way because there's nowhere else the cars can pass. I remember going here and yeah, it's just, yeah, you'll end up meeting someone if you're going up and going in at the wrong time. But see, check out these houses to my right side. They're literally right next to each other. And we've got resort after resort, Vista Playa, which seems to have a very nice view. There's Santa Claus over there. Yeah, that's a nice view over there. So if you plan to build a house up there, you want to go higher so that you have a nicer view of the ocean. But look what's just down here. It's very white, reminds me a little bit of Greece, particularly Santorini. But yeah, as you go down here, you already see the ocean. In fact, to get to Lilom Resort, which is where I stayed before, there's no access with your car, so you will have to bring your luggages down here and then make your way all the way to the left. Oh, what's nice about this place is, well, years ago you used to find sharks. I can't remember, I think just reef sharks, but there's a lot of interesting stuff to see here, nudie branches and things like that. But I haven't really gone diving in Batangas recently just because, I don't know, I think I looked for something a bit different, like going diving in Donsol where you see the manta rays and the whale sharks. But resort after resort after resort, it's all lined up here because you have the best view of the mountains and the sea. And we made it. If you are looking for a quick dive or a nice vacation close to Manila, this is definitely it. I was just here months ago. Our boat was, or our bangka was over there because we went diving. But basically, if you go walk down here, this leads you to a nice resort called Lilom, and I love it there just because I used to get myself well there when I would get sick in Manila because of stress or work or just whatever. I come here, it's just a quick drive, 3 hours from Manila, and I stay for at least a week. The only thing about Lilom is that they charge per person, and it can be a bit pricey for me nowadays. They serve breakfast, lunch, merienda, and then there's cocktails in the afternoon, and then they have dinner. So it's quite the full buffet during the whole day. You'll really go to sleep with a full stomach, so guaranteed. I think it's worthwhile, and if it's a quick getaway. There's a man inside over there sorting out some tanks for diving. In fact, they do scuba diving here. Casa Ahia. Very interesting. But yeah, hopefully we get to explore this in a bit and maybe fly the drone. It's been cloudy going here. Oop, it's starting to rain actually. I can already see some people wanting to snorkel, but I think it's time to go check out our resort, which is called, oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the resort just because we've talked about Lilom so much. The name of the resort is Asri. It's gonna be my first time to be in Asri. Perfect example. There's someone who wants to pass and there's no other way, so yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a tricky one. So let's go inside to Asri. Saan yung Asri? Saan yung Asri? Diretso lang? Okay, thank you. Hey, it's a bit of a hide and seek game going on here. So Asri's like right here in the middle of everything else. I already see a sign that says scuba diver parking only. They're all our tanks. I don't even know if I'm gonna go scuba diving here just yet. Does it still work? Does it still work? Nope, it doesn't work anymore. What's happening? Ano kailangan gawin? Okay. For the registration. Okay. So we made it. Oh, who's I? Yeah, we've been messaging you. And who's the other one that we were messaging?
Si Ate Danica.
Okay.
She's baking lang.
Okay, nice. Alright, so let's have a look here. Nice native roofing. I don't know if that's a Nahaw or Pugon. Everything is looking very pretty. There's a little bar here. I don't suppose you can help yourself. Ooh, I can see some diving gear already. I don't know who. Raymart sent. Oh, okay. Yeah, you've got your drinks. And it looks like it's gonna be buffet in the morning. And they also serve snacks here all throughout the day. So I suppose you can just help yourself to a banana. And there's coffee, unlimited coffee all throughout the day. As I mentioned, you're really not gonna go hungry in Asri, or if you're staying in Lilom. There's coffee all day long, unlimited. I don't know how much coffee you can have until your heart just pops out of your chest. But then you have some fruits here. I might just help myself to a banana later on. Let's keep walking. It's looking very, very pretty. There's our bartender. And everything is looking really native. There's a koi fish pond over there. It says you need to leave your footwear out here before you enter. Ooh, I actually don't know if that's our room because our room is right in front. I think they're still sorting out our room, but let's keep walking. There are rooms up there also. I think those are the cheaper ones. Let's keep walking. So everywhere as you're walking, you will see signs that say do not enter when wet, please remove your footwear, which is quite nice. It's really nice to walk with just your bare feet. I feel like it grounds you more. It definitely balances out your circadian rhythm, and this is just a nice place to chill out and lay down and sleep, just like what that guy is doing over there. And it's so spacious. I love it. And it's very opposite from what we saw entering here, just because it looked really cramped up. But as you get here, there's a lot of space. Oh no, I don't really know how I feel about caged birds. No, I want to set them free. Oh, I just want to let you go. I think I'll get into trouble if I do that. But there's a nice swing over here. For anyone who likes the Instagram. Looks like some people just came back from a dive. Everyone's always ecstatic talking about what they saw or photos they were able to take pictures of. And if you walk down here, looks like some people are doing diving classes. You can actually do your open water course here. Nice hammock if you want to enjoy the evening as well. It's actually very interesting because this place looks so much bigger in the picture. And when you get here, it's quite tiny. So what you can do with photography, wide lens. And I think this is supposed to be an infinity pool. It does work. Okay, this is where you do your diving class. Looks like they're doing their open water course. This is a calachuchi tree, which there are no calachuchi flowers at the moment. It's very interesting because everyone's learning how to put on their diving gear. It's bringing me back to the days when I first started diving, which was over at Dumaguete, in Darwin to be specific. It's quite nice there because I'm not supposed to say this on camera, but I will during my open water course. So when you're in open water, you're not supposed to go diving, I think, below 18 meters. I should know this, but because I knew the dive instructors and everyone were my friends there, I was able to do the current dive, the night dive, things that you're not supposed to do when you're only in open water. You're only allowed to do that once you're in advanced. But yeah, it's very casual and it's not too strict there. But if you want to do your open water here, that is an option. It's definitely double the cost of what you would get in a place like Darwin or Dumaguete or in the province of the Philippines. I was right. So this is actually, ito yung kwarto namin. Which at number 7 is ours. Oh, okay, nice. And then here,
The room 1 po sa taas pa. So,
upstairs. Okay, what's the room down here?
Ay, sa deck.
Oh, okay, it's common to
Yes.
everyone. Okay, so we have to remove our shoes first. Can we just help ourselves to a banana and coffee?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, nice. Okay, let's go look in the room first. Hey, let's go, guys.
But I can
So,
connect with you.
I don't know, she said this is common, this is a common area to everyone. Dada, are you enjoying?
Yeah, there'll be a lecture. They're going to give us a briefing.
Oh, how nice.
They will brief us about the facilities.
Okay, I'm liking their Moroccan, or I don't know, yeah, like Middle Eastern inspired light piece. Oh, hey, I have this kind of map, but for diving. Oh wait, this is actually my map in the house. A smaller one, and it's waterproof. So it's very nice here. I love going barefooted here. I love that their couches or their seating area is so clean. Look how pristine this white couch is. And to think that people come here maybe wet or just coming off a dive. They've kept the place very nicely and very clean. Nice lounge area if you want to sit on the floor. I love sitting on the floor. And then this is such a perfect place to just chill out and maybe have dinner later on at night. I like that they use bamboo here as well for sitting. It's a beautiful view. And you can see everyone from here. Look at that view. I think that one is meant to be a little bit deeper if you're going scuba diving. I don't know how deep that one is, but you can see everyone is already underwater. There are no coconuts in the trees because it's very hazardous. It's one thing that you have to do if you own a resort. Oh hey, check it out. There's the kalachuchi flowers over there. I'm really happy that we're here. I quite like the place. It's very different from all the other resorts that we've stayed in Batangas. This feels a little bit more like Bali-ish, I suppose. Bali and Baguio for some reason. The weather isn't as sunny, which I'm quite happy just because I'm so tired of burning my skin. But everyone is out there enjoying their diving lessons. This is a common area. It's a nice place for you to hang out. They're gonna give us a briefing in a while. Oh, actually, they're starting the briefing. Nice seating, nice mirrors. I don't know what those are for. Very interesting lamp. Oh wait, you're starting the briefing already? Oh, okay.
Welcome
the
sa Asri.
Oh, thank you. So the briefing is taking our COVID test.
No, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's the briefing. I thought we were done doing the whole tests.
You also.
I'd like to know. I mean, it doesn't hurt, I suppose.
I use Manchito Roco. Manchito Roco at Yahoo.
Tanik, what are your tattoos about this one there? Sa
Ano?
mountain?
Ano siya? Lonely girl.
Oh.
Na nakatalikod. Muni-muni, ma'am. Ano ba yun?
Malaki siya. That's a commitment. Ikaw ba yan?
Hindi naman. Pero
Hindi na.
Nag-moment ako nito. Nung pinatato ko ito, ma'am.
How old were you nung pinatattoo mo yan?
Itong year lang po, February po.
Okay. Fresh ba? Fresh.
Next po.
Who's the next victim?
Next victim is to Jar.
Parang, okay lang po. Di ba?
Sige, sige.
That's so relaxed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish na yun, sir.
How are you feeling then? Did it wake you up like a shot of espresso? Javi's the bravest of them all.
Relax, relax, relax. 1, 2,
Are you okay, Dad?
4, 5.
Sleepy.
Is it good, Javi?
Yeah.
You didn't budge at all.
Sige, okay.
Javi's got the most poker face. I think Danica enjoys doing this.
Okay.
Tingnan lang po. Relax na kayo, sir.
Okay.
Mas tingnan lang po.
Okay.
Okay, ready. Oops. Relax na mag-tiba na lang. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
Okay.
Sanay na si Danica.
Ako, ma'am, lagi po namin ginagawa to dito.
May umiiyak ba?
Merong guest na oo kasi daw minsan daw, yung ibang raso nila hindi sila laging lumalabas. So they don't like them.
Oh well.
Pero yung mga sanay na po, ma'am, yun. Basic na lang.
Yeah.
Basic na.
May nag-test na ba na positive?
Mayroon po kami. Na-encounter kami isang beses po.
Dito?
Opo.
Anong ginawa niyo?
Pinauwi po.
Nag-evacuate kayo agad?
Pinauwi agad namin mo.
Pinauwi na.
Yeah,
It's
stay here.
out.
Why not stay here?
Sanitize ka agad.
Yes.
Spray.
Go away!
What? How?
Go away!
That's
Sign in again.
Yan, tingnan. Ready, relax.
Go easy on me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Wow, I wasn't expecting that. It's been a while. Don't cry for me. Okay, this is all our results. This is all our family results. Hopefully they're all, it looks so far so good, negative. And for the finale,
Relax. Relax.
relaxation.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
Sorry.
have a banana. This is like when you took your pregnancy test. Oh my gosh, when I took my pregnancy test, I was like, pregnancy test. Let's just do the shopping for. I think they had to go shopping for something. I can't remember what. And then when it tested positive, and I was like, no way. Because I was like, la la la, it's pee, and then like go to the mall, like excited to go shopping, and then oh my gosh, I
You're
got
positive.
so shocked. I got
Nice.
so shocked.
In a good way.
Yeah.
Look, my
I got so
brother's-
shocked I cried.
You cried? Tears of happiness.
Yeah, I was just so surprised.
Cheers, Lance. Cheers.
Cheers, cheers! Yeah.
Check-in is at 2 p.m. So there's actually still someone at our room upstairs. However, the good news is, and room number 7 is actually free, and we can now do a little room tour. Let's go and check it out. This is a really pretty wooden detail. I love it. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Spanish colonialism. But right now, we are going to help ourselves to room number 7 since it's already available to do a room tour. But before we go there, let's go grab some. Oh, check it out. Look at these pretty bottles. All recycled for maybe a flower vase. But you can just help yourself to some bananas here, which I will. Oh, look at all the fruit flies. Yeah, let's have a banana because I haven't had brekkie. Banana, anyone? Let's go to room number 7 and see what our room looks like. I suppose now is a good time to go before everyone messes it up. Lucky number 7. Let's go in. Ta-da! Right, it's actually very spacious. I was expecting something a bit smaller. Nice, what do you call it? Cove lights. Oh hey, this is the main bed. Again, I really love the detail. Look at all this pretty bamboo on the door. And even the curtains is made out of wood. And I love that you have like this Spanishy lamp. Let's see if we can get this to open. Just a little plug here. Whoop. And there we go. Easy peasy. Look how pretty that's gonna look later on at night. But this is our bed. I think it just turned a bit, the OC me is coming out. This is nice. And I would say, I don't know if this is a queen size bed and someone else can stay there. I don't know if I'll be able to handle the light in the morning. I suppose we could just put the blinds facing the other way, facing up. Again, you have some Spanishy table here. We've got a fridge too, check it out. See how amazing that is. And I love all the counter space here. I suppose if you have your diving gear as well, you can use this space for all your cameras. Let's have a look at the throne. Ooh, about to say hi. Let's have a look inside here. So it's very dark actually. It seems like there's only one light at the moment. I don't see any other switch, but I suppose that's it. So there you have it. This is our shower. Nice and spacious. And it comes with body wash. And I suppose, I don't know what this is, maybe shampoo. And I love that it's like waterfalls type of shower. Then you've got drawers here. I don't suppose they'll provide a... Oops, it's a bit broken. They have hand soap. And that's about it. Amenity kit are available upon request. I like that because sometimes you don't actually need their amenities and then it just ends up being a waste and it's not really environmental. They've got 2 toilet rolls over there and they've got 2 towels. Lots and lots of storage room for your clothes, and overall I am pretty happy with their toilets. I don't know if the camera's catching it. The sound of the birds. It's not even morning anymore. It's like technically almost lunchtime. I can hear the sound of the birds. Oh my god, I'm so glad we are here in Asri. Look how spacious this room is. I really love it. This is, I think, the second to the best room. Why not? I'll take it, right? Second to the best. This is the toilet. Look how massive it is. I just want to show you. I think it looks dark just because the toilet is actually dark. But if you see actually how big this is, there's a lot of room here for just one person. And if you are a couple staying here, I suppose you can shower together. But in a while, once the room is ready, we will tour the best room over at Asri. They've got AC here as well. Just to let you know, I actually don't need it at the moment just because it's cool outside. It's been raining actually. So once the room is ready and the guests leave and go home, we can do a room tour of the best room, which is that one over there, and it's overlooking the sea. And hopefully we'll be able to fly the drone from there. It'll be a very nice view. It's actually really nice here. I didn't know what to expect. I knew that food came with it, but I think the moment you're here, the feeling is just like you're at home because you help yourself to water, you help yourself to whatever food is there. It's just basically like you're home away from home. And I think now that I'm getting settled, it's just, now that I realize the view is actually so beautiful. I've taken this for granted so much just because I feel like it's just too close to the city. But when you see this, and I think my camera will not do justice, it's pretty darn amazing. You have the combination of the sea, the coconut trees, the calachuchi flowers, and just the view of the mountains. Plus you can go diving. It's amazing. The Philippines is amazing. I love it. So it's 12:07 and I think they're setting up lunch. Dito kami magla-lunch. Lunch is over there. It's buffet style. Right now they're setting up our table. Our room isn't ready yet upstairs, so everyone is just chilling over at my room and my sister's room at Unit 7. But let's have a look at the buffet and see what it looks like. Everyone's having their lunch. Now we know who is gonna be staying in the resort while we're here. Let's see what our lunch is. So of course, no Filipino lunch is complete without sile labuyo. That is so spicy. And then this is so cute. I love the holder. It's a shell pork nilaga. So, oh, I will not be having pork. I don't really fancy pork so much. And we've got this candle to keep the flies away. Vegetable soup, looking good. Rice is light.
Less salt kayo, di ba?
Less salt and no sugar. Oh, well, less sugar. But it's fine. I think there's something
No
here to eat.
sugar naman, but I think they prepare something
Something there.
similar but
I
less.
didn't get your name again.
John.
John, okay,
You are-
Roxy.
Roxy.
Yeah. We'll chat later. I want to know how like you came about this concept. It's very Thai
We
Bali
didn't come up with
inspired.
it. We got it like
So that was John, the owner of this place. But going back to our food here, we've got, I don't know what this is. The sign is gone, but there is dip. I guess it's some form of fish. And chicken inasal. Can anyone guess what this is? Yes, that is oil. Malasang oil calamansi, and there is our chicken. They're pretty tiny. If you look at my finger, it's like the size of my pointy finger. And my fingers aren't thick. And we've seen this before. You can just help yourself to some oranges, which I will. And then Anli coffee. And this is such a cute water dispenser hiding case, I suppose. So everyone is hiding away here in the nice cold AC. Meeting now, and we're on vacation.
Come, look at this is, we're gonna take a birthing class, so we're registered now. We have birth basics class and then
Who, all of
after
us or
birth-
just you? I can join
Me
you.
and JC.
Oh.
The mom and the dad.
Oh, I'll join you. This yoga, right? I'm buntis.
No!
I'm buntis,
It's
but
a
with like
birthing
food.
class. Look, guiding principles for instinctive empowered birthing. Lama's principles
Oh,
included.
I thought it was
maternal
yoga.
anatomy, physiology of labor and birth, stages of labor, working with your body during labor, what your birth partner can do.
I think now is a good opportunity to join my sister's class about being a new parent or birthing in general, just in case in the near future I have a baby. But we want to do it properly. Make sure you get married first, and then why are you laughing?
Married first this time.
Everyone's still enjoying their lunch, but I want to be the first one to go upstairs and see how the room looks like because it is now ready. I think it's around 1 p.m. I'm glad that we have an early check-in, even if we didn't request for it. Oh, look how cute! Going up the stairs, it's really cute. These recycled wine bottles. Love, joy. Oh no, what is it? Joy, peace, and love. Very, very cute. So, let's go upstairs. What is that room? There's no number to it, but this is ours. It really seems so spacious. As you can see, the staircase is nice and wide. There are our neighbors. Not the ideal view you'd want, but let's have a look here. Some cookie stores, and I can feel the AC as you're going in. Okay, slippers, kettle, some water. Very, very nice lamp. Let's turn this on just so that we can see the effect. Pasok! Oh, we have our stuff. Thank you. This is a very, very nice and big room. This can fit, I'm thinking, 4 people. Javi, is that your bed?
I don't know. Stay anywhere.
That's a really, really comfy looking chair. Very, very nice. Local detail over there, local painting with some birds. I wish I knew more about birds so I can identify them. Again, nice high ceiling with cove lights. Then when you go inside, oh my gosh, what the heck? What the heck? Look at that view while you're taking a shower. You can already see some boats there from afar. But this is a very nice jacuzzi. And then you've got the shower. Again, nice waterfall shower head. And then it comes with body wash, shampoo, and very spacious walk-in closet, if I must say. It comes with hand soap and 2 toilet rolls. And then a lot of space for all your diving stuff or your clothes. So overall, I'm very, very pleased. And I can see my nephew getting really comfortable in that chair over there. But of course, we haven't really seen the entire view just yet. Let's have a look at this. Oops, oh my goodness, what did I do?
This is shampoo. Are there towels?
Let's see. Forgot to mention, there is like this camouflage chair, but it's looking really comfortable because you can push it all the way in. And then we have a fridge. So if you're bringing your own goodies, you can definitely put them in there. Oh my goodness, check out this view. This is it. I couldn't really open the curtains that well. It's a bit of a struggle, but if you open all of this, you will have the view the grand billion-dollar view. That's quite nice. I'm just making palamig or cooling down with the AC, but I was having a chat with the owner. His name is John, and I was just so curious how he decided to put up this place, and I found out that he bought it like this already because I noticed that the interiors were kind of like Thai inspired or very, I don't know, like very Bali inspired, and he said that he actually bought, oh, there's my nephew trying to really get the view sorted out. But he bought this room is nice, no?
Yeah. This room is really great.
Is it approved?
Like, it's good. Like the theme is good. It's modern. I think it's spacious enough. It's good. I like
How many
it.
cartwheels can you make there?
A lot of cartwheels.
I think 4.
Which I won't do. Because I'm gonna puke.
Well, we just had lunch, but he bought this place like this already. The previous owner was a Buddhist, so I suppose he did a lot of meditation or maybe yoga. But I can see why he designed it like this. It's really open and spacious, and I love it. It's still native because of the kapis and other like Filipino details, like the bamboo and like the dark wood and all that. But you have elements of like Balinese or Thai furniture. Again, this is the view. Look at that. It's really, really spacious. It's quite nice. Not bad for a 3-hour drive from Manila. I definitely would recommend Asri. It's a lot more, I would say the interior-wise, it's a lot more luxurious or a lot more of my preference compared to Stilts. But Stilts is nice because it feels very native. And it feels a little bit more down to earth. Whereas here, it's a bit more manicured, but in a really nice local and down-to-earth way as well. How about you, Javi? Which do you prefer, Stilts or Asri? Or are they just two different resorts to compare?
I think they're two different resorts to compare.
Where would you rather stay?
Yeah, like if you want something more clean and a more cleanly aesthetic, I think here in
Yeah.
but yeah, I think Stilts is also very, it brings out the native beauty of the Philippines.
Yeah, I think it's also more fun, I suppose. There, it's less serious, a little bit
Yeah.
more, I don't know, less detailed like this. Look at this woodwork, my goodness. You definitely wouldn't find this in Stilts, but it's very unfair to compare. First of all, the prices are two different worlds apart. They are worlds apart. Ooh, check out that boat. I've never seen any dive boat like that. I'm not even sure if that's a dive boat. What is that boat? Can anyone tell me? I've never seen any boat like that in the Philippines before. That is so unique. I love the pointiness of it though. Something different. Enough room tour, time for some fun. After lunch, we are having dessert because our meal isn't complete. What's that? More storage? What's in there? Should we dare try that? Oh, it says exit. Yeah, so it's not a room. We're not gonna be spying on anybody. But our meal isn't complete without dessert. And what are we having?
Leche flan.
Leche flan. That means milky. I don't know. It's like our Filipino version of a panna cotta or a creme brulee. And we're gonna enjoy that just right now for our dessert for lunch. It's quite amazing, this place. I think I've mentioned it so many times. It comes with breakfast, lunch, dinner, merienda. Do you have it already? You finished it?
You haven't eaten your
Where's mine? No, not yet. And Lance has. Oh my gosh, we have to request for it.
There is.
No, we're gonna request. We cannot leave here without our leche flan. Let's go request. Can we request for our leche flan?
leche plan.
Yeah. Kami wala pa eh. Thank you. There it is, leche flan. Thank you. Yum. There it is. Coffee. With our dessert.
Maganda yung t-shirt niya. Meron pa pangalan.
Smells good. Muscovado. Is this muscovado?
Yes.
It's our local sugar.
Wow.
Can we request for some fresh milk also? Thank you. It's a really cute tiny leche flan. It's perfect portion. You don't want to get too bloated if you want to go swimming attire later. This is Ruben and our coffee bean is Raven. Sorry? Raven. Is it Raven? Raven. Oh, like the bird. friend. Okay, Raven. And he says our coffee is Barako. And it's just from their local palengke. Thank you, Raven.
At this point in time, while the company is still...
I do prefer fresh milk. My dad likes creamer, so he's having creamer.
We have decided...
Doctor said, wow, you want to sleep here, everybody?
Wow.
Wow.
This is pretty.
Very nice. I like the view. This is beautiful.
And then... Oh, there's a little dive pool.
So do you like it here, Mom?
Yeah, I like it. We should have a place like this.
We should. We should.
I know I can afford it. Let's get a place like this.
Daddy, do you want a place by the beach or by the mountains? By the bits? By the what, Dad?
By the bits?
My bits.
Don't say that. One day you're going to make a mistake.
Oh my.
Mistakers.
Abby, how's it called?
The bits.
Dad, you're teaching us great. Look at that speedboat for rent. And we're finding out how much it costs. So for island hopping, ano? For island hopping.
Pwede po.
Oh, sige. Oh, let me know how much para I have an idea. 15 and then it comes with food or anything or okay. Medyo mahal pero it's nice na, I mean the view is nice, so I'm sure there's a lot to see. Okay, so 15 grand to rent a speedboat. It's kind of fancy because yeah, the speedboat's much nicer and you get to go around the different islands. But if you want to rent a bangka, you can also do that. Magkano yung bangka naman? Four or five, yeah. So 4,500 to rent a bangka, which is more affordable, not as glamorous, but still romantic because you have the view. It's not about the boat. It's about the it's about the company. So you know the service here is really amazing. I asked them to refill my hydro flask, and guess what? They actually put ice pa inside. So you know it's a little bit on the fancy schmancy side. Look at that ice. Look at that. I didn't even tell them to add ice. They just had their own initiative to put. Love the service here.
Oh, that's so weird.
My gosh, look at that view. Sun is sort of going down. That's amazing. While my sister's having her little Zoom chat about motherhood or ways to give birth, I'm gonna go back to my parents' room just because the scene is so pretty. And this is, ano pangalan niyo?
Lin po.
Lena, she's the one keeping our rooms nice and clean. Salamat! I've got a little snack here, but just to let you know, they have merienda. Merienda is at 4 p.m. Dinner is at 6 p.m. Breakfast is at 6 a.m. and lunch is at 12. So literally, I don't really need the calories, but it's we're on vacation, and here we are, room number uno. Let's go in. Oops. Oh, my dad's getting a massage. Yeah, it's nice and spacious here. So I'll hang out here. Did the dentist reply?
The father passed away.
Oh my
So she's on
gosh.
leave. Pregnant.
Salamat.
Room charge po, sir, or bayad? Asri.
Anong pangalan niyo?
MJ po.
MJ, thank you. Okay, I want to
Andito lang
show
ako sis sa
you
baba, kahit mamaya na lang po.
our bathroom. Hello, I've changed my attire since taking a shower. I just can't get enough of this view. That is ridiculous. Just look at that. And I suppose people can see us, so they put these blinds, but just the time is around 3:30 in the afternoon. That is the view, my goodness. Look at that. Wow. And also, I wanted to show you how crazy this is. I know it's weird. We're standing in front of a toilet, but I only noticed this bidet part. I'm so sorry about that. It's kind of gross, but look at that. I didn't even I don't know how to use that. Okay, this might be a bit gross. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're gonna get splat. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it rains. Wow. Interesting. Look how big this walk-in closet is. I'm not even kidding, but if you open all of this, I just noticed, you could probably fit in at least a barkada here, maybe 10 people. So, check this out. Look at that. I have a runway going on here at the closet. But I wanted to show you how massive this toilet is. Look at that. So I'm going to stand right here. And this is how amazing it is. Look at that view. If there's a shower head here, I'd probably shower standing up because I'd like to shower while looking at this view. I think the time is around almost 4 p.m. right now. But this is essentially how it's gonna be like if I were to shower here. And I feel like this has definitely seen a lot of action just because I can see how well used this jacuzzi is. Okay, now all that lacks is a button for me to press and call room service for a pina colada. I just wish like they had a phone here, but everything is so perfect. Now if you don't want to stay in this jacuzzi, let's head off to the shower. Let's be more realistic. I suppose it's not going to be the most comfortable taking a shower there all the time. So let's go inside here. And this is how big. I'm about 5'3" in height and the shower head is like really high up there. So I'm pretty sure the water is going to be blasting. And if you don't want to use that, what do you call, waterfall shower head, you got this, which is like a karaoke mic. But yeah, you can just... So I'm pretty happy with Asri. I don't mind staying here a little bit longer, but maybe not consecutively. We're staying here for 3 nights and 4 days. So maybe I'll probably come back. I think a week might be a little bit too much. The option is to go diving. But I don't know, let's see what we're gonna do this afternoon. Maybe watch the sunset or just enjoy our merienda or dinner. Why are we migrating downstairs?
Because Tita Lance is sleeping.
I know my brother is kind of like an owl. He sleeps during the day and is awake during the night. And so for us to be able to enjoy our time talking during the day, we've decided to go to my room, which is where my sister and I will be sleeping tonight, which is unit number 7. But check out this place, it's huge, it's massive. It feels like we're going down to our living room. Also, if you look to our right, there's gonna be merienda there soon. So it really feels like home, which is incredible. I've mentioned this previously, this belonged to a person who was a Buddhist. And so that's why it's designed, I don't know, it's very native to Thailand and Bali, but also you've got like very interesting pieces like that. So it's very earthy. And there's a lot of wood and a lot of native material, which I love. And it keeps you grounded in a way. Like, check out this piece. It looks like driftwood or something. It's very nice. I love the open floor plan. And look at our ceiling. I only noticed it now. It's like some burlap material. And it just, you know, like even if it's luxurious because of that view. Look at that. That is, if that's not luxury, I don't know what is. It still makes you feel very grounded. More of those. I don't know what these mirrors are for. They're kind of reminds me of like the side mirrors of vehicles or motorbikes. But yeah, more native stuff. I really love it. Let's go walk to my sister and see what she's up to. When we left her about an hour ago, she was doing some classes about how to give birth in water because she kind of wants to do it a bit more organically or more naturally. But let's see how that works. A lot of nice wood detail. I think merienda is starting to be served. Look at that. Everyone's preparing. I can't wait. Malapit na yung merienda?
Yes, po, ma'am.
Ah, exciting. Okay, we'll wait for merienda. I can't wait to have our corn dog. I was told we're gonna have corn dog.